Hello, hello, Taurus. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and talking to you about January 2022. And we are programming the cards for you so that we can proceed. Add a little extra. Yes, I'm playing around with trying new things and seeing how it goes. So I keep growing. Yay. So these ones are ready. Now we're going to go ahead and program these cards for the first week of January. So we'll set these aside and they'll be ready to go when we're ready to go. And for now, we'll go ahead and lay these cards out. All the cards will face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the cards. It just means I don't read them upside down, right? And there are no bad cards. They're just lessons in the deck. Of course, we're going to have 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the 4 columns of the 4 weeks, and that's where we are. This will be what's blocking us. Silly me. And the 4 cards of our solution. Alrighty? Yes. Perfect. So here we go. This is going to be the first week of January for Taurus, and we are looking at the 3 of Swords for January 2nd through the 8th. 3 of Swords, which is always kind of one of those cards for me that talks about how we use our power and how we can give it away. If we like wear our heart on our sleeve and we just kind of give all of our information away by maybe oversharing. So I want you to sort of focus in on not oversharing, okay? That would be a very smart choice to kind of just, right? Do that, because if you give your power away by oversharing, that's no bueno. With this card, there will be more information coming when we do the in-depth reading at the end of this video. The 10 of Swords is talking about how we have an opportunity for you to claim your power and be completely understanding of how you use your power. And we want you to embrace the possibilities, okay? So pay attention to how you do it, because it could end up also blocking you. And we don't want that to be a big problem, okay? We can avoid that by just paying attention. There is an area in your life where the foundation of your finances is going to be solid and right, and all of these things are coming together in this week to create that awesome wonderfulness, okay? So pay attention to that and how it goes, all right? Now, the next card, the next week over, January 9th through the 15th, is talking about the 10 of Pentacles. We start with the 10 of Pentacles being where you are this particular week. Which is cool, because we're talking about how your finances are proceeding and solidified and good in this time. They are at issue, so we're paying attention to them. An area where they're blocked, apparently there's a project or something coming up that's going to take a little bite out of things, because we're talking about the 2 of Pentacles and how maintaining a balance there is going to be kind of critical in this moment of now. All right. The 8 of Cups is showing up here at the end of this week, and that tends to talk about like releasing a relationship that's no longer serving us, okay? And I want you to just pay attention to what that means for you and how that plays, all right? This could be a friendship that doesn't work anymore, a work relationship, any kind of thing that's going on where you're interacting with other people that may or may not be serving you anymore. It used to be super healthy for you, and in this case, it's no longer healthy. The following week up, we're talking about January 16th through the 22nd. We have the Hermit, and it's kind of a good time. The Hermit is showing up, and we want you to, right after you do the Eight of Cups, which is simply releasing a relationship that isn't serving you anymore, that you maybe go inside of yourself and do a little heart check, do a little gut check, and see how you're feeling about who you are and what you're doing for you, so that you can, in fact, become the happier, better person that you are. Because this is that moment where you go, okay, so I let that relationship go. Now, who am I? What am I without that other person around? And where am I headed? Okay? What do I want? How do I get there? So this is as much about going in and finding out what your new goals, your new ideas, and your new self is, as much as anything else, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is showing up in your problem zone, in your blockage zone, meaning that there will be somebody around who wants to control your finances and tell you how to handle your finances, which is a drag because you don't normally need a lot of help there. But keep an eye out for this bossy person and know that they are fighting for worth and value of some sort, hopefully yours, but maybe not. Fighting for control in that area. This is, of course, the solution, which is you with the Six of Pentacles, talking about that ability that you have to do a little giving, a little sharing, a little help. I'm not sure in what way you can be of service to this person, even if maybe it's just by offering them a day of work, they will stop being crazy. But pay attention to the opportunities that you are able to provide for this person that will help them with their finances, possibly with their worth and value, and get them to the other side. All right? So that's cool. We will get more information about this, and we will find more information. Okay. In the last week of January, 23rd through the 29th, we are looking at starting out with the Seven of Pentacles. This is a lot about money this month. So you're sitting pretty. You have what you need. You have a little extra. All is well. Good job. All of that came with work. The Sun card is talking about how there will be a new beginning, an opportunity to not have all the answers, and to be particularly happy about who you are and what's going on. This is good. This is wonderful stuff. There's some joy. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a minute. Because the position of the card is actually in the problem zone, the Sun, in this case, is talking about you being in a position where not knowing every little thing will be frustrating for you, and it will be its own issue. But keep in mind, there are going to be options, and there will be a new beginning. But don't let it become a blockage, okay? Don't let the new thing block you. There will be a Queen of Cups is your solution. So there will be a lady involved who is emotionally based, or an emotionally based feminine energy. And that energy will be in charge of helping you figure out what's next, or helping you get to the next level. All right. So pay attention to who this extra person is that shows up, and try not to let the new project block you. It will be a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards all aside so that we can look at them in subsequent videos, right? As we do. I'll go deeper on those, on all 3 of those weeks. But we'll go deeper right now on these, on the first week of January. We were looking at those, and we programmed these cards in advance. So here we go. So let's just see what we have here. Taurus, we were talking about not giving away your power through over communicating and oversharing. There is going to be a need for you to fight for your ideas, which is going to be frustrating, as well as walking away from something. So the picture I'm getting is that in this first week of January, there will be somebody that you thought you could trust, that you maybe shared a little something with, but they played dumb and you had to overshare in order to gain whatever you thought you needed from that person. Only they're going to betray you and you're going to need to walk away from them. So that's kind of a bleak story to have coming out of it. But I do want you to be aware of this possibility. That's the feeling I'm getting from this whole scenario, is that that's the theme of this whole week, is you over trusting this one person, or this person playing you to get you to share what your plan is so that they can, in fact, take care of it on their own. What better way to get somebody who's trying to be quiet to overshare than by playing dumb? So when you get around somebody who's playing dumb, who isn't normally dumb, don't talk to them anyway. Just walk away. Let it go. All right? Because we've talked about that, and we want you to claim all your power for you. Meaning, of course, that we're looking at the Ten of Swords as our next card. And yes, we want you to claim your power, but we also want you to be cautious about what you do with it. Because it shows here that you're obsessing about old relationships instead of new relationships. And that could be part of your situation with your power situation. And you might be getting hung up on something from the past. So we don't want you to get hung up on anything from the past. We want you to maintain a clear vision of what's going on currently, and use your power carefully, okay? Don't get hung up on little details. Some things may not be 100% the way you want them, but they could be okay, all right? So now, the other part of this is the Four of Pentacles. As our solution, we're looking at our finances and feeling secure, which is super cool because it's going to be very helpful to feel secure in this moment of now. We want you to be secure. There's, of course, going to be a few regrets about how we used our power in the past. No wonder we're worried about how we use our power now. Remembering what we did in the past can help us stay current and proper now. And it's important for you to do those things and stay good. You have a partner in this, a lady of like mind who's going to be supporting you through all of this stuff. Be ready, be prepared to share and be comfortable with her. It doesn't feel like she's going to be the one who's having a problem or causing you trouble. Just sort of take a deep breath and be ready, all right? Look for allies. Don't obsess about the past, and be prepared to not hang on to every detail, but kind of let some stuff go. Let the person who wants to betray you go, and let's get on with this, right? You can move forward without concern, and that's a good thing. Okay, cool. So yes, if all of this resonates with you, terrific. We will talk next about January 9th through the 15th, and that's wonderful. If this works for you, hit the like button, subscribe. That'd be great. Thank you.